Is it worth it or is it not? So today we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison of the Disney table service dining plan. So we're gonna do a character dining sit down, we're gonna do some quick service, some snacks, and we're gonna get all the receipts for every one of those meals, and then we're gonna see what really makes sense. Is it effective or not?
I don't know, we're gonna check it out. Let's go ahead and get to the parks. So here is a comparison of the Disney dining plan options. We chose the regular Disney dining plan, which includes one table service meal, one quick service meal, one snack, and one refillable resort mug. So to qualify to get the Disney dining plan, you have to be staying on property at either a Disney resort or Disney Vacation Club. So the plan we chose was $94.28 per adult, and that's ages 10 plus, and $29.69 ages 3 through 9. And that is per night. And I'll give you a trick at the end of how we got this for just one day of our trip. So when we checked into our resort, we each got a refillable mug from the gift shop and took it to the self-service kiosk in the quick service areas of our resort. And here you can see we use 4 refillable mug credit, which are priced at $21.99 plus tax would equal $94.56 that we would have spent on refillable mugs. Next, we headed to Epcot to use our table service dining credit. We went to Akershus? I don't know how to say it. Princess Storybook Dining. It's the one with all the princesses. Your little ones will love it. This one is a super neat hack. If you go at breakfast, it is only a 1 table service credit. If you go at lunch and dinner, it is 2 table service credits. So make sure if you want to visit this one and you don't want to use all your credits, go at breakfast. Our reservation was a little later, like 10:30 or 11, so we were able to still use the 1 Disney dining credit for this table service meal. Look at these appetizers. They brought out pastries and cheeses and meats and fruits, and then we had eggs, hash brown casserole, sausage, bacon, and waffles. We even had a smoothie with our meal, and if you are 21 and up, with the Disney dining plan, you can get an alcoholic beverage or like a smoothie milkshake if it's offered. So this restaurant, we got to meet Belle, Aurora, Tiana, Snow White, and even Ariel, and they all had fabulous dresses on. They spent time with each kid and really interacted with them. And a lot of the table service restaurants are all you care to enjoy, meaning it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, but they bring it almost family style to your table. At this particular restaurant. So we definitely got more eggs, we got more pastries, we got more of what we really liked. And I love that you don't have to go up to a buffet at this particular restaurant and you got to spend more time with the princesses. One thing that is not included in the table service dining plan is gratuity. So make sure you go ahead and budget 20% for a tip for your server. So here is the comparison of this character breakfast, what we would have paid out of pocket versus using our table service meal credits. Again, we only used 1 table service credit per person since we did go to this one at breakfast. And then the suggested gratuity was 20%, and which would be $38.40 for the meal we got. So here you can see if we were paying out of pocket, we would have spent $242.86 for this meal. So next we park hopped. It was later in the afternoon. We were doing an early dinner. We went to Pico Spills in Magic Kingdom. Wouldn't be my first choice. I don't really like any of the quick service places to eat in Magic Kingdom, but that's neither here nor there. We went here because we needed to eat. We were starving. We got the fajita platter. My husband and I and the kids got a cheeseburger and then a chicken taco. One thing to note, they don't have sides here. It's just apples. So they had a lot of apples to eat as the side. I don't know why, but that's what it is. Wouldn't recommend this restaurant. It was kind of gross, but here is the quick service breakdown of what we ate. We had 2 quick service adult meals, 2 quick service kids meals that included a drink. We also got 2 fountain drinks, and that would have come to $59.90 if we would have been paying out of pocket. Finally, we ended our night with a sweet treat from Sunshine Tree Terrace. We got some Dole Whip swirls along with some soft serve. It was about to be firework time, so it was crazy town. Paying out of pocket, we would have spent $24.68 for those snacks. So the moment of truth, here are the results of the Disney dining plan versus what we would have paid out of pocket. So one day of the Disney dining plan as a family of 4 with 2 kids under 10, this is our final result. We would have spent $422 on the same items, and our total cost was $289.63, and that includes that 20% gratuity at our table service meal. So getting the Disney dining plan can be a huge cost savings if you're planning on doing those character breakfasts, that character dining, those super expensive meals that take one table service credit. I think this would be the perfect option for families. Now, here's the kicker. If you have children over the age of 10, this might not be the most cost-effective way to spend your money. So make sure you weigh the results for your family in your particular ages of your children. I know we are going to try to do the dining plan one more time before my son turns 10, as well as we did a split stay, meaning we stayed 2 to 3 nights at our favorite resort, and then we stayed the last night at a value resort, and we're able to get a dining plan for just that day. That was a huge saver too, because we would have had to pay for the whole dining plan. So if you stay for 3 nights, you have to have a dining plan for 3 nights. But because we split our stay up, we were able to get the dining plan for just one day and get those princess character dinings in for just that day. So that's something else to think about if you are trying to stay on a budget. You still want to try the dining plan, try a split stay. Also, make sure you do your research when you are booking your reservations up to 60 days in advance of your stay. Things like Cinderella's Royal Table, Be Our Guest, Artist Point with Snow White, those all require 2 table service credits. So make sure you use your credits wisely. And if you are looking for more budget-friendly, family-friendly tips for Disney, go ahead and subscribe. We would love to have you here on the channel. And until next time, bye for now.